Clausen. Would you please welcome Mr. Jordan Loretz, Maine Endwell Senior High School Student Council President and Student Board of Education member. Jordan.
Thank you very much, Mr. Burkhardt. Well, here we are. It seems like only yesterday I was a freshman, young and impressionable, thinking I had all the time in the world. Now, it's clear how quickly time flies, with prom already behind us and the conclusion of our high school careers at hand. A lot has changed over the course of my primary education. However, one fact has remained consistent. I was lucky enough to have gone to one of the most prestigious public school districts in the area. With such a supportive and involved community, it is no wonder that Maine Endwell excels in academics, athletics, music, and art. The quality of teachers and staff is truly remarkable, and I can't imagine where I would be if it had not been for the constant encouragement I have received over the years. There is a standard at Maine Endwell that is unparalleled across the region, and I am proud to be a Spartan. I'd also like to take this time to express my appreciation for the two most important people in my life, my parents. If it weren't for you two, I wouldn't have had any chance at becoming who I am today. You've provided me with endless opportunities, and I cannot thank you enough for your undying love and support. I'd also like to thank the rest of my family for always being there for me, and I love all of you very much. I think we all owe our parents and guardians a round of applause right now. Most graduation speeches tell those who are about to turn their tassels what the speaker knows. I, however, would like to inform everyone here of the very opposite, for I believe that it is that which I do not know that the most useful advice may be extracted. First, I don't know what the next 4 years of my life will be like. I, as well as many of you, am preparing to embark on a journey which could potentially dictate the rest of my life. The classes we take, the people we meet, and the lessons we learn will shape our futures and determine who we are as adults. In the years to come, we will be deciding our livelihoods and laying the foundation for our futures. Many of us will experience true independence for the very first time, and unlike the past 18 years, we will be forced to stand on our own 2 feet, wholly responsible for our own actions. As frightening as this may sound, I believe that this is a liberating concept in which no bounds are set for the number of great things we can do. We all have a blank slate before us, and it's our job to create a masterpiece. Every single one of us has the potential to make an extraordinary difference in the world, and the only limits on our success are those which we create. Secondly, I don't know if I'll see many of you again. Soon enough, the summer will be at an end, and many of my best friends will be leaving for college. I too will say goodbye to Endwell, New York, and call a new place home for the first time in my life. Although, for my mother's sake, I must add that there will only be one true home for me, and that's 1024 Devon Road. Although there will be reunions and chances to catch up with some of you, I may never have the opportunity to see all of you again, as I've become accustomed to in elementary, middle, and high school. Personally, I believe this uncertainty to be a gift which often goes unnoticed. If we are truly to live each day like it's our last, we must be aware of the fact that we'll have to say goodbye to countless people during our lifetimes. This makes the time spent together that much more precious, and the importance of reunion that much greater. I challenge each and every single one of you to make a point of staying in touch with your friends, and even more importantly, your enemies. Life is too short to leave high school with pending friendships and bad blood, and I would venture to guess that 20 years from now, we will have forgotten the arguments that have torn our relationships apart in the first place. Finally, I don't know who I can become. I'm sure that many of us have an idea of what we would like to become, but what's still unknown is our potential to achieve more. This is not to say that happiness is only accomplished by way of success. In fact, happiness can sometimes be found from failure. Explore the world around you, and don't be afraid to make mistakes along the way. In the words of J.K. Rowling, it is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you failed by default. So, Maine Endwell, class of 2013, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you on your accomplishment today. As you go out into the world, I dare you to dream big and always keep in mind what you don't know just as much as what you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan. Would you please welcome Miss Gabrielle Stein, Maine Endwell Senior High School.